just don't buy on trends. Just buy stuff that you think you're going to be able to wear every summer and pieces that you just really love. And I think you'll be able to end up creating a good summer wardrobe. What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get fly in the summer. So obviously the summer is one of the harder times of the year to dress for. It's super hot. You can't really layer stuff. You're working with pretty minimal outfits. It's usually just like a shirt, a pair of pants or shorts, and then like maybe a hat. So there's not a whole lot of stuff to play with, but I want to give you guys a rundown on what I think are some of the summer essentials that you need to have in your wardrobe that can make creating outfits a lot easier. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you could hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out a lot. But anyways, getting into this video. So the first item, well, we're just gonna start like top to bottom. The first thing you're gonna need is t-shirts. Obviously, if it's the summer, you're probably gonna be wearing t-shirts. So I highly recommend getting some good graphic t-shirts, preferably white. If you guys know me, I'm obsessed with black. Pretty much everything I wear is black. I wear this shirt all the time in the summer, so it's not too bad if it's a black shirt, if you can just stand the heat. But white shirts are obviously a little bit better because they don't get nearly as hot. One of the downfalls about white shirts that no one really talks about though is if it's hot and you're wearing a white shirt, you're more likely to get like pit stains. So just beware of that if you're wearing really like nice white shirts on really hot days. But yeah, t-shirts, right here I just have like a Bape one and then one from Velour Scars. Those are two of my favorite t-shirts. But yeah, like I said, I wear this one all the time too in the summer. And like another good thing to have for the summer as far as tops go, which I didn't really intend on talking about this, but now that I'm like into the video, I feel like I should mention them, is like viscose or like rayon shirts. So like here we have this rayon drugs tee from Supreme. Really nice, airy, flowy. You can wear it unbuttoned with like a white tee underneath or really nothing underneath depending on like what the setting is. Obviously, like if you're at the beach, that's a little chill, but if you're like at a nice restaurant, that is not the move. And then we have this, which is a little bit more dressy. It's a long sleeve, but still super lightweight. Gonna be great for the hot summer days. Really lets in that airflow. And yeah, I think these style of short shirts are something that everyone should have in their wardrobe. I only have these two really, so it's not like I have a ton of them. It's not really my personal style, but these do come in really handy, especially this All Saints one, this more floral one, that I'm able to kind of dress up in certain scenarios, which kind of leads me into the next point, is having shorts for every situation. So I try to, I don't know, I end up wearing jeans a lot in the summer just because I love jeans, but I try to wear shorts as much as possible. And like I was saying, it is really good to have a pair of shorts that you can kind of dress up and or dress down. So here we have these bare knuckles cargo shorts. I actually wear these a lot when I wear this All Saints shirt. I feel like they just work really well together, and they do give off that more of like a dressed up type of vibe. It's obviously not like a formal type of look, but if you're going to a dinner or somewhere a little bit nicer, I think it works really well pairing these two items together. So that's something I would say is very vital, is to have a pair of shorts and a shirt that you can kind of dress up that's still somewhat casual and still comfortable. And then as far as shorts go, so yeah, gotta have the nicer pair, the more dressy pair, but then you always have to have a good pair of mesh shorts. I'm obsessed with mesh shorts. I wear these ones literally pretty much every single day. These are Merino Infantry, but the actual brand that made the blank on these shorts is called Solid Basics, and these are like shorter shorts. I was actually gonna buy a size small when I was at the Merino Infantry pop-up, and the guy was like, oh no, you should probably get like a medium, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure, and he was like, oh, they're like shorter shorts. So I'm really happy that he instructed me on getting a size medium. If I would have went with a small, it would have been way too small, and I'm about 5'7", so if you guys have any intention on picking these up from Solid Basics or from Merino Infantry, I would definitely recommend going a size up from what you would think you would need. But anyways, just having a good pair of mesh shorts with pockets is something that you need for the summer. Mesh shorts can kind of go with like whatever. Obviously, you're not gonna like dress them up because they're mesh shorts, but if you have the right pairs, you can pretty much wear them with whatever. That's why I like one of these orange ones, because orange is a color I feel like it's like kind of so out there that you can almost wear it with anything. And then another thing for shorts is just a good pair of sweat shorts. So these are from Brainchild. I also wear these all the time. Just has some like chain stitch embroidery there, some more embroidery there. Nothing too crazy, just a typical pair of sweat shorts, but super comfortable. Good for... they're not great for hot days because I feel like sweat shorts obviously contain a little bit more heat when you wear them. But they're just like a staple. I feel like you just have to have them. They've obviously gotten super popular. Like when I was in high school, I feel like sweat shorts really started to like take over. And I had a couple pairs from like H&M back in the day, but I will say it's worth spending the money on getting a nicer pair of sweat shorts. They're something that I feel like holds up really well over time, as long as you're not just like washing them and drying them every single day. So yeah, I always just let these air dry. But I get a ton of wear out of these too. I feel like these like 2 pairs of shorts are pretty much at least like 2 or 3 times a week I'm wearing them. Like when I'm just in the house, I probably don't wear them out every single week, but now that I think about it, I actually might, just because I have them on when I'm like going out to run errands or whatever. But yeah, these get so much wear in the summer for me. Definitely items I love to have. And I have a couple other pairs of sweat shorts and mesh shorts that I wear a lot. Just these happen to be my favorites. And then moving on to the third thing. So you obviously got to have something on your feet. So there's really 3 types of footwear that I think everyone should have for the summer. The first one is just a pair of like basic tennis shoes. So these are from the brand Koyo. They have that like common projects type of look to them. That's what I was trying to get at. But yeah, just basic tennis shoes that you can wear with anything. This is the blush colorway. I've put these shoes through absolute hell. I really need to clean them, but they've held up super well. These are like super high quality. If you guys ever want to get a pair of Koyos, I definitely vouch for them. A little expensive, but definitely worth the price. The quality is just outstanding, and I don't think I'll like ever completely destroy these because I've already put them through so much. So yeah, if you guys need a pair of like just tennis shoes like that just kind of look like, I don't want to say basic, but yeah, kind of just basic, these fill the role. They look great, they held up super well, and yeah, I just think this is a style of shoe that once you get past like age like 20, I feel like kind of everyone should start to have one of these shoes in their wardrobe just for certain situations. And the next thing is a pair of slides. So obviously, like, it's gonna be summer, you're gonna need a pair of slides, so you don't have to go all out. These are Louis Vuitton. Obviously, I'm not expecting you guys to just go out and drop a ridiculous amount on a pair of sandals, but having a pair of sandals is something that you will need. And I do recommend getting like an actual pair of sandals versus like a pair of slides. Even if you get like designer slides, a lot of times the money is just not worth it. I know, like, I feel like Gucci has like started to improve the quality of their slides, but paying like $300, $400 for a pair of just generic slide sandals is not the move. If you're paying that much for a sandal, you should be getting like an actual sandal with like straps and like an actual sole and some like real technology put into it. Suey Coke is definitely one of my favorite options. I have a pair downstairs right now. They're the John Elliott collab, but dude, I've worn those so much. They're so comfortable. They feel kind of weird when you first get them. It feels a little awkward to wear them, but once you break them in and get used to them, they're like some of the most life-changing sandals ever. Like, if I could have a million pairs of Suey Cokes, I probably would. But yeah, sandals are important. I don't wear them all the time, but they are really something that you should definitely have in your wardrobe. And then the next thing is just like a pair of athletic sneakers. So these are the Vapor Maxes, the off-white ones. So yeah, just a nice little pair of athletic sneakers so you can just look athletic with your mesh shorts and nice little graphic tee. And then you can finish it all off with like a hat or something. And that is gonna be the last thing, is just accessories. So I don't have a ton of accessories. Pretty much all the ones I have I'm wearing right now, and I pretty much wear all the time. So I have these 2 bracelets from Miansai, I believe is how you pronounce it. I have this ring, the Ian Connor Revenge ring, and then I have a couple different hats. So I've got this Guitar Boy hat, this Gucci hat, I have a Coach hat somewhere with like monograms on it and everything. So having a couple different hats I think is like a good thing to have as well. I also have like a couple boonie style hats, like the big ones that I can wear if I'm gonna be like out in the sun all day or I'm gonna be drinking. And those ones I always buy like cheaper ones because, like I said, I'm usually drinking when I wear them, so I'm not afraid to like lose them or mess them up. So those are good for those occasions to have like a cheaper hat, in my opinion. I don't want to wear like my Gucci hat on a day where I'm gonna be like getting slaughtered and potentially end up losing it or something like that. And I have had this hat for probably about 4 or 5 years now, and I've worn it way more than any other hat that I've ever owned. So it was expensive, but it was worth the money. And that's pretty much like all the things in this video. Is some of these pieces are like were pretty expensive, some were not very expensive at all. But regardless, these are all something that are like timeless pieces in my opinion that I will continue to wear for summers in the future. Like I don't see any like summer in the next like 10 years where one of these pieces is gonna be like out of style or something. All these pieces will be in my personal style regardless of if they're trendy or not at the time. So yeah, just don't buy on trends, just buy stuff that you think you're gonna be able to wear every summer and pieces that you just really love, and I think you'll be able to end up creating a good summer wardrobe, even though it is a little bit harder. Over the last like year and a half, I've really just been buying like shorts and t-shirts, and I hadn't bought shoes forever until I bought those Rick shoes not too long ago, which are obviously not really shoes for like the summer. It's definitely geared more towards like the fall winter style for those. So yeah, it's a little bit harder to get fits for the summer, but hopefully you guys have a good idea on what to do now, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I am going to try creating more content like this where I'm not just doing drop list videos. So if you guys do enjoy it, leave a like and comment down below. I would really appreciate it. But anyways, we will see you next time. Have a good one.